Hello and welcome to the Embroidered Elephant channel. My name is Kim and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I will be going through 2 free, beginner-friendly, scrap-friendly crochet Christmas garlands. And yes, that is a very, very long title. So as the title suggests, I will be going through 2 patterns available for free on 2 different blogs to decorate your room or your house around this Christmas. Both of them I have used cotton yarn, new cotton yarn, but you can use whatever you have in your stash, and it's great for getting rid of those annoying little bits that just sort of hang around. And if you've got Christmas colourways, that's even better. So to begin with is this paper chain-esque crochet garland. This is a pattern by My Pop It Makes and it's called the Crochet Paper Chain Christmas Garland. Again, a little bit of a mouthful, but that's okay. I would very much advise you to go and check out her pattern. It is great. It is so simple. If you have been crocheting for a while, you may sort of be able to look at this and make your own design. However, if you have not, I would strongly recommend you go and see her pattern. It's free, it's on her blog, it's linked below, and it's got a step-by-step sort of instructions on there. So you make a chain, and then this is double crochets. So you chain to your desired length, and then you double crochet until it is your desired thickness. So there are 2 ways to attach it to your chain. The first one, it doesn't matter as much, obviously you've got nothing to attach it to. So you can either crochet in the round so that it's already attached and you don't have to sew in any ends, or you can do as I do and crochet it flat and then sew it together. So I will do that now. So I've just put the yarn through the needle. So simply I'm just going to be going from one corner to the other, just doing and then go over and in. Might not be able to see that very well. So over and in. It doesn't really matter where you do it. In the loops would be preferable, but I mean, as long as it's sewn together, it's not overly precious. So I've just got both of the yarn tails in there. All I'm going to do is go back through the loops, pull it through, just pull this so that it's not too tight, and then you can cut the ends. So there you have it. That is my new chain added to my existing paper chain. If I had any advice about starting this, I would say to make sure that your foundation chain row is quite loose. That will allow it to stretch, and it will mean that one side isn't considerably smaller than the other. Make a note of how many chains that you do to start off with, so that they're all the same length, and again how many rows, but that should be fairly obvious. If you're using the pattern, obviously that will be fairly obvious in there. You just follow the pattern. This is a really nice project, as said, for using up lots of different scraps. I've used cotton, just little balls that I had left over from another project. And every night I'm going to crochet a couple, and this will grow very quickly. It'll be in my room, I think, and because it's not necessarily Christmas colours, I can have it up all year round. So that's quite fun to start with. And as I said, it takes about 10 minutes to do one of these, so I'm going to leave all of the yarn that I'm planning on using in a paper chain just by the side of my sofa, and crocheting them up. And as I said, I can have a stack of them and then sew them all together. I don't mind sewing. Not sure if I said as well, this one is made of just scrap yarn, So all I did was tied the ends together, and then you've got one that's a little bit scrappy that's in between. So yeah, that's been quite fun. So the next project that I'm getting started on is a present garland, a crocheted present garland. And they don't look like much at the moment, but this is what they're looking like at the moment. Now you have to bear with me. I will show you how to turn this little crochet square into something that is quite cute. This is a sort of a recipe by Joy of Motion Crochet, and I call it a recipe because it is very much up to you how many chains you want to do, how big you want the present to be, how tall you want it to be. I know that some people, rather than just making a square, they've made all different sorts of sizes. I quite like the idea of them all being the same, and the reason that I've gone with that is because I'm using variegated yarn. So I feel as though the colours of the yarn will show out better in similar sizes than if they are all different sizes. So this is Spin Spin by Rikarumi. I'm not sure of the colourway, but it's red, white and green. So very, very Christmassy. So these are the squares that I have so far. I have 5. So you can see, just very, very simple. So you chain however your desired length, and then you single crochet up until it is a square. And my little tip for finding out if it's a square or not is you fold one corner into the other, and if it's a perfect triangle, then it is a square. If it's not quite a perfect triangle, then it is not yet square. So I am going to block these, and then I am going to show you how to turn these into presents. So I'm going to start with this block here. Firstly, now that it's flat, I'm going to sew in the ends. Now we've got a square with no ends coming off. Doesn't look very flat, does it? Oh well, oh well. So I'm going to grab my red yarn that is not actually in this room. That's very handy. So I am using this red cotton. It's not as bright as it looks on camera, but I am going to find the end and cut a little bit off. I'm going to make a knot at the end of it, and then find the approximate middle. So I would say it's about here. So all I'm going to do, really, really simple, is a straight stitch up the middle. You'll see I'm missing every other stitch because as you crochet, it goes sort of diagonal because you go in the middle. That makes sense. And then I'm just going to go the other way, so a straight stitch down here. Here, in the second hole, in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you can just go here. There we go, and then you've got a little present. Now the only thing that is missing is a little bow on the top, so I will do that now. So again, tie a little knot at the end, so I'm just going to go in here, just tie a little knot. Now obviously you can make the backs a lot later if you want to. I'm not overly fussed, so tie a little knot, go in through the back, again leave a little loop here, you go in, leave that there. And I'm going to go around the top, make another little loop, and simply tie them together. Ooh, if I can, that's a bit fiddly. And there we have it, one finished present. Now I'm going to do the rest of them so that they all match, and then I will show you how to connect them on a garland. So here I have some of my finished presents. So I've just done one line up the middle, one line in the middle, and just tied a little bow at the top. The backs don't look overly neat, but that's fine because they won't be on display. So I am going to string these up. So what you can do is to chain a garland and hang these to it. What I will be doing is just threading this through. So a little bit like, so this is just a very little bit of thread, but I'm not going to do it yet because I'm going to continue building on it. So you've got this at the back. I'm just going to put it through one of the crocheted loops at the top, and then voila. Again, this is a lovely pattern if you have got lots of different scraps. I have used a cotton cake of yarn, but you can use anything you want to. One idea as well that was included on the blog is to use these to top presents with. So you can crochet a little, instead of using a ribbon, you can crochet around the present as just a long line, and have this on top. So you could even put an initial on here, you know, a K, C, whatever the initial is of the present you're gifting to. But this is these are the presents I've got so far. So I just wanted to say a big thank you for watching this video. The links to both patterns will be below with full instructions. They are both free on various different blogs. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe and to hit the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. I will be uploading a new video every day during December, so you will see various different vlogs, podcasts, tutorials, and my tips and advice for various different things. I enjoy crocheting and sewing, so if that's of interest to you, feel free to follow along my journey. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a lovely evening. Until next time, bye.